Hey, so Funko sent me an NFT to get opened. I guess I don't really know why they sent them to me. Maybe it's because I've had NFTs or I bought NFTs in the past. I'm not 100% sure, but I wanted to open it with you just to see what it is so that we all know. And maybe if you've bought NFTs in the past, maybe you should go check it out and see if they sent you some as well. I don't know.
Open her up. All right. I mean, thank you, Funko.
This is going to be my first ever complete Funko Pop set. I mean, this is my very first complete set with this box. I see that it's got a little damage in it, but there's only one pop in here. This is a pretty large box. I don't expect there to be any damage. But before we get to find out what set this is, I want you to throw a comment down below and just tell me what set it is that you believe that I finally completed, because this is going to be the only Funko Pop set that I've ever completed, because I'm just simply not a completionist. Throw a comment down there and let me know which one you think it is. My first ever complete set of Funko Pops, and I'm not a completionist, but let me be 100% like upfront when I say complete set. This is my complete set of common mini puffs. Now, I have 3 of the exclusives. One of these exclusives came all the way from Canada, so this Baskin-Robbins came from my great friend Simon. I'll throw a link to his channel right down below. He actually has a channel now. Y'all should go check it out. You should sub when you have a minute, but just wait till this video is over to go check that out. So this one came from Simon. I truly appreciate it. This is my Baskin-Robbins exclusive. Now, next in the exclusive line is going to be the 7-Eleven. This is probably one of my favorites, holding the pizza slice. I mean, that pizza slice is really cool. And then we have the mini puff with the dumbbells, which is going to be the Funko Shop exclusive. So when I say my complete set of comments, they only ever show the comments on the back of these boxes. And I say that because I want you to understand that that's all they ever show on the back of the boxes. Did you hear that? Back it to something, right? I mean, it's the only ones they show on the back of the box. So when I think of a set, I think of the ones that are on the back of the box, right? Not so much the exclusives. I kind of exclude those from the set, even though we know that if you're going to have a complete set of something, you still have to have the exclusives. I am missing 2. I am missing the Target and I am missing the Walmart. If any of y'all know where I can find these, or if you have an extra one just laying around that maybe you want to sell me, throw a comment down below and let me know, and I'll hit you up somehow. Somehow we'll get together and we will figure it out. This one is going to be another one of my Entertainment Earth pre-orders. As you all know, I am affiliated with Entertainment Earth. There's a link right down below if you want to go check them out. Get all your pre-orders from Entertainment Earth. This channel makes a few pennies every time you do that, so I truly appreciate you checking out that link whenever you get a free minute. Now, I didn't really review those Valentine's cards because Funko was kind of dropping the ball with the Valentine's cards. They got them out just a touch late. I mean, that was actually filled out and put on the table the day before Valentine's. I mean, that's how close Funko like shaved getting them to me on Midwest, right? So I live in the Midwest. The day that they dropped them, I ordered them. I got them just the day before Valentine's. So I didn't really have a chance to review them before I got them out, and I really wanted to get them out to my daughters, my granddaughter, my mom, and my wife, right? I wanted all of them to get one of those really cool cards. I mean, I haven't done anything like that since I was a kid, but I just thought it would be fun to kind of do that again, and they enjoyed it and I enjoyed it. So I hope that you enjoyed your view of those. I mean, I thought that they were really cool. I mean, I appreciated them a lot. This one is going to be number 5 out of the comments, and I am going to call that a complete set. But we know that that doesn't really mean a whole lot. They could throw another one on the back of the box any day. I mean, that could become 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 before you know it. But I want to say that anytime they start throwing new ones on the back of the box, they don't reuse the 5 that are on there. I don't know that to be 100% sure. So don't like scout me down in the comments below if I am wrong on that one. This one is going to be the mini puff with the cocktail umbrella. So you know those little umbrellas you get in your fruity drinks? I don't know anything about those because I've never drinking a fruity drink a day in my life. I know that's complete and utter bullshit. But anyways, this is one of those umbrellas that go in that little fruity drink that you get when you're in Jamaica or wherever it is that you're at and you're at the all-exclusive place. This is that one, and this is like the fifth one I needed out of this set. I actually got every one of these guys pre-ordered from Entertainment Earth. I'm really happy that I did. That box had a little damage to it, so I wasn't 100% sure if this box was going to have a little damage to it. It does have a little bow to it, but because it's a common, I'm not overly excited about it. Look, even if I held onto this one for, let's say, 2 years, I don't ever see it going much above retail, right? Maybe it'll go $1, maybe it'll go $2, maybe it'll go $3, but they're not going to go a whole lot above retail. As a matter of fact, they might even come down a little. So when you're collecting things, always make sure you're collecting what you like. And this is one of those moments where I was simply going to collect what I like, and I wanted to grab these guys. Still missing 2 though. Still missing 2 of them. Every one of them, with the exception of one, came with a stand. So we have the mini puff with the lighter. This is a really cool one. I don't know that this is my favorite. I think they're all my favorites if we're being honest. Then we're gonna have the mini puff with the graham cracker. This is also a really cool one. We have the mini puff with the what is it, the cappuccino. Now this God's honest is one of my favorites, and this is the only one that did not come with the stand, but that's because he's sitting in that cup. I mean, you don't need a stand when he's sitting in a cup that big, right? And then we have the mini puff with the matches. This is also, look, these things just bring joy to my life. I'm not 100% sure why these bring so much joy to my life, but they do. I'm still missing 2 though, so remember that when you're watching this, that maybe you want to drop a comment down below and be like, hey, I seen them over here, go check them out. This thing is really, really cool. Now, I wish that they would have designed them a little better so that they didn't need these stands, but I really understand why they need these stands. I don't understand why this one needs this stand though, because of the way that umbrella is. It's always going to kind of hold it up on its own, and I think even if I put him on a stand, there's still going to be an off balance in him. And let me see. No, there's not, but he doesn't really need a stand because of that umbrella. He kind of stands all on his own. Like I was saying, though, I wish that they would have designed them just a little better so that they didn't need a stand. Maybe made his feet and all this just a touch bigger so that it would have supported them a little more. I don't know. Look, this is one of those things where I'm okay with the stand at this moment, but let's take a closer look at this guy. This one is really cool. Now, the funny thing about these is once you've seen one of them, they all kind of start to look exactly the same with the exception of their facial expressions and other things. They all look pretty much the same, except they're holding matches, they're holding pizza, they're in a cappuccino machine. This one's holding the umbrella that is done really well. You can, however, still that they use these like water stencils to put those flowers on. I hate the fact that the mold is like shutting on his hat, the top of his hat though, so that means that they have to clean it up and try and fix it at the top of his hat. They should move that down to the bottom, or maybe in the seam of the hat, so that it's not so obvious at the end of the day. But it's still really cool, still really, really cool. The paint job on these all have been done really well, but there's not a whole lot that you can mess up on a white marshmallow, right? I mean, there's just not a whole lot of messing up that you could do. But you know, Funko, if there was a way to mess up, they would have found it, and in this line they did not find it. I just want to say that I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me so much more than you know. These things are so much fun. I'm still on the look for these other 2. Before we get out of here though, while you have a free minute, how about help me out in the algorithm? Hit a thumbs up over there. Share this video on any one of your social media sites, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is. Share this video with your family and friends and all of the like-minded collectors out of there. Before we get out of here, I just wanted to say that I appreciate you sitting around and hanging out with me, and until next time, have a good one.
That's the 4th time today. Okay?
I'm sorry.
I'm being stupid.